Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's Logan from Calling Our Shot, back with some more MLB picks on this Wednesday, August 4th. Guys, it is the middle of the week. Let's win some money today. If by any chance you're watching this video and you aren't subscribed, what are you doing? Go ahead and mash that subscribe button. It really helps us grow this channel. And again, we are just cranking out the content. Austin is doing an amazing job cranking out his NFL videos daily. Go check out those. NFL, fantasy football, and college football. That's what I'll be doing in the fall. I cannot wait for college football. That is my absolute favorite sport to bet. And college football, greater sign NFL. Go disagree with me in the comments. And also, consider becoming a COS All-Star. All these people all over the screen are current COS All-Stars. A big shout out to you guys. You guys are the real MVPs. Lifeblood of this channel. I can't say enough good things about you guys. Austin and I really do appreciate you. Let's do a recap of last night. 2 and 3. Thank you, Astros. The Astros saved it from being a catastrophic day, right? The player props did not go well. Houston moneyline cashed that one. That was a plus 150 winner. What a win, right? Told you what happens when the Dodgers are big favorites. They don't like winning those games. Arizona NRFI Nation. We are back. I was so excited about that one. I'm flying the NRFI flag last night. That's what we do. We have lots of fun on this channel, right? And this is why we are the NRFI Nation. There was a big sweat bet though. I was watching it and I was just like, just in such suspense. Hear the bat crack and then a line drive catch. Yes, that's what cashed our NRFI. Great odds on it. Plus 100, by the way. Cease and Corbin strikeouts. Nope. Corbin hit his in the second inning. 5 Ks and 6 in only 2 innings pitched. Yeah, good. I mean, tip the hat to him. And Cease had a good game pitching too. St. Louis money line also, that was our L. So we did definitely gain some units back with our plus money winners. And we're gonna build on that today. We are getting after it. Where are we starting? Giants versus Diamondbacks. I'm taking Giants. First 5 run line, so -0.5. Minus 115 odds on this one. Guys, big shout out to Macho in our Discord for some of his picks today. He's on a red hot streak. I think he swept last night. He's just absolutely been killing it. And I said, give me some picks to use tomorrow because we love to ride the hot hand, right? So I did collaborate on a couple of these picks. Gossman, 3, 6, and 2 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. I know, guys, what you're saying when you look at Gossman. This hasn't been the Gossman that we saw earlier in the year, right? He's definitely been giving up some earned runs. So can he get back on track versus the Diamondbacks today? Absolutely. This is the Diamondbacks versus Arizona. 2 and 0 earned runs in his 2 starts prior. I definitely think he's going to get after the Diamondbacks. Gallen is on the mound for Arizona. 2, 7, and 1 earned runs in each of his last 3. But versus San Fran, 3 and 4 earned runs. So you look at it like this. You got Gausman versus Gallen, and when you're picking first 5, of course, you're just head to head those 2 pitchers. And who do we like better? Gausman, right? I mean, maybe the contrarian you says I'm picking Diamondbacks again when they just won last night. Well, I think the Giants are going to come out a little bit inspired. They've got that top 10 offense, which easily should be able to hit Gallen, and that's what I'm banking on. That's why I'm taking them in the first 5. Again, I have a couple of first 5 bets for you today. Also because Macho said so, but also because I do like making the first 5s because it is just those two pitchers head to head. It's a lot more simplified when you leave the bullpens out of it, and sometimes when those bullpens come in. I mean, you're constantly cycling through bullpen pitchers. A lot of randomness can happen, and that's what we like to avoid when we're picking first 5. So with that being said, let's move on to our next first 5 bet. Angels versus Rangers. I'm taking Angels first 5 run line. -0.5. Minus 110 odds on this one. You got the boy, the man, the myth, the legend, Shohei Ohtani. 1, 0, and 2 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. Versus Texas, though, he did get roughed up a little bit. And we got to look at that, and we got to say, is he going to be better than his last start versus Texas? 5 innings pitched and 4 earned runs. Yes, Ohtani's better than that. And this Texas team, a lot different, Texas team than the last time they faced, right? Texas is going down. Did you just see what they did yesterday against the Angels, right? 11-3, terrible, right? So we're asking ourselves, can Ohtani bounce back a little bit, from his last start versus Texas? Absolutely, right? I told you what he's been doing last 3. And we got Allard on the mound for Texas. This guy has been, anybody gets a hit off him apparently. 6, 7, and 5 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. And he really does. There's no way to sugarcoat it. They should be able to hit Howard. I mean, guys, I've seen some random stuff in baseball this year. It wouldn't surprise me if Howard goes out there and gets 8 Ks today, but I'm just saying, the numbers are screaming at us, telling us he's been giving up hits and earned runs like there's no tomorrow. Offensively, Angels get the big advantage here. 11th in runs, 5th in hits. Texas, 28th in runs, 28th in hits. I've made this joke before, but sometimes their offense can go as dry as a Texas tumbleweed, right? So again, you just look at these two teams. The Angels scored 11 runs yesterday, so they've definitely brought the bats to Texas. That's always the big question sometimes in these away game series, right? We know the Angels love putting up runs at home, but can they go put up runs on the road? Absolutely, and they should be able to hit Howard. I'm saying should because guys, it's been a really weird season. It's been a weird stretch too. A lot of what's been happening goes against the numbers, but again, I'll take my chances on that one. Lock those 2 first 5 bets in. Thank you, Macho, for those picks. And moving on to our next pick, Braves versus Cardinals. I'm taking Braves team total over 4.5 total runs, -110 odds. Guys, we got Jay Happ on the mound, and I called him Hapless Happ before, and I've been fading him all year. Well, I'm not fading him per se, but I am fading him in a different way with the team total 9, 4, and 7 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. Yeah, oh brother, this guy stinks even more than Howard, right? I mean, just look at what he's done on the year. We have a good sample size for him. We know he's been getting roughed up, and now he's a St. Louis Cardinal, right? Atlanta, 10th in runs, 15th in hits. Yeah, I mean that's pretty solid offense, even without even without Acuna. I was always wondering, can they still keep it up? They were really hot in the year with Acuna, and I was like, are they going to drop off a little bit? Well, they sunk our bet last night, and I definitely think they're poised to get some runs off Jay Happ today. And let's just say, for argument's sake, they're sitting at that 3 or 4 runs, and we need some bullpen runs. Well, St. Louis is 17th in bullpen ERA. They're definitely giving up some runs in their bullpen. I think Atlanta can find us some runs there. And this team total has hit in 4 out of the last 5 games for the Braves. Again, so there's a little bit of trend for you, and you know what? I'm taking my chances with Jay Happ. He's not a good pitcher. Hapless Happ. They might be able to get this in the first 5. I don't know. That's a little ambitious, but I like it nonetheless. And at the -110, sure, we'll take our chances with that. Nothing super juiced, right? And moving on to our last pick, guys, Nerfy Nation, we are back. Man, it feels so good to hit a no-run first inning bet. It is for sure my favorite bet to win. It's so electric being over in the first inning, right? Baseball, a 9-inning game, and you're just like, I don't want to watch it all, or I don't want to have to follow it all. Well, no-run first innings are for you. That's why we still have a lot of Nerfy Nation followers still picking them, even though I don't always pick them on this channel. But we're picking another one today, and it is courtesy of Derek. You might see Derek in the YouTube comments all the time. He is definitely one of our ambassadors for Nerfy Nation. Pirates versus Brewers. We're taking the no-run first inning, -105. Thank you, Derek, for this pick. Brault is on the mound for Pittsburgh. Yeah, who? Okay, yeah, I know. It worries me a little bit that this Nerfy is -105 value, but Brault was good at the end of last year. You have to go back and pull his 2020 stats, right? 6 and 8 Ks back in 2020. He was actually pitching really solid and in the end of the year last year. And so we're hoping that carries over to this year, right? The Pirates, they got a lot of hitters on their team that I don't even know, right? I can't name you more than 2 Pirates currently right now. And if you look at their season stats, they're 16th in first inning runs. That's probably going to go back down, right? They used to have Frazier. Frazier's not there anymore. So their top half of the order doesn't exactly scare me. Peralta is pitching for Milwaukee, 0-2 and 3 earned runs versus Pittsburgh. So he's been relatively good versus the Pirates, and we're asking him to get us 3 outs at that top of the order. I certainly think he can do so. And so the question is, can Brault get his 3 outs Milwaukee's 13th in first inning runs. So again, you get these two middle of the pack first inning runs teams. None of them are top 10 at all. And that's kind of what we're basing our evidence on. And the over-under to this game, I think it's set to 8. But I want to remind you guys, the over-under when you're picking no run first innings, it doesn't mean anything. And that's where I was getting them wrong. I kept picking Nerfies in 7.5 or 6, even 6.5 type games, and they'd be Yerfies. And last night I picked a no run first inning in a 9.5 over-under game. And what was it? It was a Nerfie. So I just want to remind you guys, it doesn't matter as much as you think, the over-under. The more research you do to a no-run first inning, the less likely it is that it's going to hit. But Derek, I love the pick today, and we're going to ride it. Let's go Nerfie Nation. Let's make it 2 for 2 this week. Let's do a recap of the picks. Giants first 5 run line, Angels first 5 run line, Braves team total over, and the Pirates versus Brewers no run first inning. Thank you guys so much. You guys are the absolute best community. As always, let me know your favorite plays down below, and go check out Austin's NFL video. I'll link it right here. Again, let's have a really good day today.